Previously on The Walking Dead.
Previously on Lee Everett is still dead, but continues to narrate the... Wait a minute, I already said this. Telltale loading times that like to suck the tension right out of the plot.
Clementine, it bit me. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Not so subtle foreshadowing.
She's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be okay when it's really not cliche.
You can't die. I won't let you die.
You know, to be honest, I'm kind of disappointed that there's no option for Clem to say, "Hey Kenny, guess you know how Lily felt." You know how much more tense and awkward the dialogue would have been between Kenny and Clem in later conversations if that were the case? It would have been very interesting. What a wasted opportunity. Okay, time to switch on super nitpick mode for a moment. See all these walkers surrounding Clem? Walkers do notice commotion even if you're covered in walker guts. How they all don't just attack Clem all at once right there and then is beyond belief to me. I mean, it's not a bad thing because I don't want anyone meddling with my Clem. Still sinful though. You know, by the constant gunfire that you hear throughout this sequence, one can safely say that Carver's men have unlimited ammo. Hey, there's more of Clem's reused groaning sounds from episode 3. Duplicate walkers.
I'm going after Sarah!
Well, here's some evidence that Luke is slowly turning to the dark side. He leaves the clearly pregnant Rebecca, who will have her baby at any moment, for the clearly useless Sarah, who put the entire group in danger by screaming her head off once Carlos got shot and bit. Even we aren't big enough assholes to leave a pregnant woman behind. But to be fair, we should have sent Rebecca a while back. The whole pregnant lady who plays the helpless victim is just as annoying as a sick child cliche from pretty much every other genre that exists. So we're gonna go ahead and count Rebecca's baby situation as sin. Hell, she's basically Lori at this point. Bad girl change of heart cliche. Really? A hatchet to the back of the head and the walker doesn't just drop and die right there and then? Objectives that point out the obvious. Walker high five. And just like that, clean clothes.
Jesus, I don't even know if we're safe. What if the herd is still following us?
Well, that would be pretty difficult, seeing as how the herd was heading towards Carver's camp, which is in your opposite direction. Creepy pregnant woman death stare.
What are you going to do with it?
What do you mean by that?
Sorry. It was nothing.
No, what do you mean by that? Do with what? My baby?
I'm just looking at the worst case scenario. You and Clem won't be able to raise a baby by yourselves.
Oh man, where's the have you thought about abortion option? That would have created some monumental anxiety levels within the group. Hey, we're just looking at the most compelling conversation scenarios possible.
Hey, I've seen it before. Back when it started, me and my sister, we
What?
were...
She died?
You don't have the right.
Wow, are you serious? So, is Jane basically the Molly of this season? Both are pretty ruthless women, both have short hair, both prefer to be alone, both have dead sisters, and as you'll later see in this episode, they both decide to leave the group. Sinful rehashes are sinful.
We can't just sit here doing nothing.
I know. They'll be here soon.
Convenience!
I've been nervous to even go near him.
What? You think he's gonna shoot you?
Yes, you idiot. The man basically lost his second wife and is already an unstable maniac to begin with. Emotions are always running high with Kenny.
I was thinking now that you're here, maybe you could go talk to him.
See, here's the problem in this scene. Regardless if you choose the I don't think so option, and despite the fact that everyone has basically said that Kenny is volatile, the group will still try to guilt you into talking to Kenny, even if you don't want to.
I don't want to.
Clem, I know it's hard, and that you might be scared, but it might be best.
This is also a problem that I've seen persist throughout the entire season. Illusion of choice only works when people can't see past the illusion. And when you start to replay these episodes with different choices, the gaping problems become a lot more obvious.
We need your help to figure out a plan.
Fuck up and look around you, Clementine. Take a look at how our last plan worked out. There ain't some boat, or some train, or some other bullshit out of this one.
The irony in this statement is both hilarious and sinful.
I'm just worried about you.
Worried, huh? Well, that's nice of you, seeing as this was your fault in the first place.
Yeah, Sarita getting bit due to Sarah's anxiety attack. Totally Clem's fault, right? Does the game think that we have the memory span of a fly?
You think because you're a little girl, you can just get people killed and no one will care? That because you're sorry, it'll all magically go away?
Hey, my Clementine never said that.
I did what I thought was right. It was all I could do.
All you could do.
I'm going crazy just sitting here not doing anything.
Just give it time, Mike. It's still early.
Bonnie, that really doesn't help your argument when Mike later says,
We got no food, no water, it's getting damn cold, and we're losing daylight fast.
20 bonus points to whoever can tell me the purpose of this statue. It's featured prominently throughout this episode. And I've played this episode 3 times already, and I still don't understand the point of it. The people that I carry on my back are eventually going to give out on me? People are going to be down and out, and I'm eventually going to have to carry them? Tell me, what is the point? I need to know.
You should know that finding your friends, that's a shot in the dark.
Looping scenery. Air quotes.
Like your jacket. It looks warm, but a walker will bite right through that. My sister Jamie had a good leather one. Wish I still had it.
Whoa, talking about leather jackets while Clem is wearing this atrocity? Sickeningly sinful, that is.
Every summer we'd go to this amusement park in Virginia. But the best part wasn't the rides. It was that nobody knew us there, and I'd pretend we weren't sisters. Just friends.
Contitulation. I know, you're probably thinking, wait, that's not a word. It is now.
Bet these walkers got some good stuff. That one's not coming back. See what else he's got.
Funny how you say that, Jane, seeing as how you never checked them yourself.
These glasses, they're Sarah's.
Looks like your friend didn't make it. Look, Clem, I know what you want me to say, but...
Get off!
Sarah! God damn it!
I see that Luke and Sarah possess convenient plot timing. Also, as we play through this segment, we find out that Luke and Sarah are a fair distance away from Clem and Jane's current location. How did they manage to hear all that commotion? Because the game demands it. If you manage to save Nick, he appears as a walker in one of the lamest deaths in recent video game memory. Hey, I told you he was going to be useless in later episodes.
Now watch this. Got a nice little addition to your arsenal.
Very impressive survival technique, Jane. Except Clem already learned and added that technique to her repertoire in episode 2. Repeated lessons in the same season are sinful. Sarah's sobbing comes off as more humorous than depressing. Clem's panting animation. I don't even have anything witty to say about this. Just watch and have a good laugh.
Okay, just calm down.
A Walking Dead episode is not completed without at least one teleporting walker.
You're gonna need to use more force than that. Put some muscle into it. I'll hold them off. Just get us in there.
Come on, Clem. Channel your inner Big B wolf.
Hurry!
I can't snap her out of it. Okay, I tried to carry her, but I guess Carver messed me up pretty good back there. I don't know, it's just after Carlos, she just lost it. Started running through the woods like a maniac. I chased her for I don't know how long.
Luke, Carver busting you up, and you chasing Sarah for who knows how long does not coincide well with each other.
We can't be kids anymore, Sarah. You need to grow up, or you'll die.
Telltale trolling.
What's going on back there?
My ribs. We're gonna need something to stand on.
Luke, get over here. Help me hold this.
Okay, so you just heard that Luke has busted ribs, yet he's still able to help Jane barricade the entrance. I just love how this walker completely ignores Jane and goes straight after Clem. I didn't know walkers were pedophiles.
Move!
It took 4 episodes to make this option available.
Look, I hate to ask this, but are we there yet?
Are we there yet, cliche?
I ain't gonna sugarcoat this. That baby's coming even faster than Rebecca's letting on. I don't know anything. Mike sure as hell doesn't. I don't even know how to ask Jane. And that just leaves... Kenny.
I feel a great disturbance in the Force, as if thousands of Kenny haters suddenly cried out in anger at the thought of having to speak to him. Because the game demands it! Repeating the same dialogue that you might have spoken earlier, in the same episode.
I've seen him like this before. I've seen Kenny like this before.
That's why I was thinking, you could talk to him?
Did we not try that earlier? In the same episode, no less? And he flipped out like a madman? Who's to say Kenny is still not in his grieving period? The game really does think we have the memory span of a fly. See? Even Clementine herself is annoyed at the fact that she has to talk sense into Kenny. And I'm not even controlling her at that point. Luke, where in the hell did you get that rifle? You didn't have it when we escaped the trailer home, nor did you possess it in any scene up to this point. Magic gun that pops out of nowhere is convenient.
It's sometimes good to have someone watching your back.
Despite the fact that earlier you said it's better to be alone.
It's better to be on your own.
The following Jane line for all these choices will be the same.
Maybe I can try talking to him.
Good call.
I'll distract him so you can sneak up behind him.
Good call.
We should just try and stay out of sight till he's gone.
Good call.
And despite choosing this option, there's no way to avoid Arvo. Believe me, I tried. The confrontation is inevitable. Oh, but the choices get worse. They get way worse.
I'm Arvo. I'm going to go. I don't want to shoot.
Russian Peter Parker.
Jane, he has a gun.
Well, thank you, Captain Obvious. Oh, another crucial scene involving medicine, huh? Well, if Telltale was trying to juxtapose your choices to see if you're a consistent player, then it fails on a couple of levels. First of all, the reasons why I let Ben die in Season 1 were 1. He sold us out to the bandits. 2. He kept his deed hidden, which ended up getting Carly killed. 3. He chickened out and damn near got Clementine killed. And 4. He wanted to die for the sins he committed. So I granted him his wish. I took the meds here so that Rebecca could deliver the baby safely, and because I got good instincts, because I had a feeling that Arvo was a lying piece of shit. And as we later find out, I was right. So it's not exactly the same situation. Thus it doesn't make me feel bad or look like a hypocrite. Nice try though. Freak out! Game freak out! You want to know what's funny about this part? Go ahead and remain neutral. The game will literally get mad at you for not picking a choice.
You cannot take those from me.
Okay, I'm sick of this. You can go. That's relief to Rebecca's suffering walking out that door because you couldn't make a choice. That's on you.
You will fish. You hadn't done this.
Oh, you're gonna be that kind of guy. Okay. Tossing a viable weapon during a zombie apocalypse. What's more sinful is that neither Jane nor Clem pick it up to keep it for use later.
I thought you were gonna shoot him.
Why? Did you want me to?
Sure, why not? It would have saved us a lot of trouble in the long run. But, you know, the game won't allow us to make that choice because... reasons.
Well, I guess Jane's really rubbed off on you.
Oh, the hilarity of this comment coming from Luke. If you played this episode, you know why this is still a sin.
Shouldn't you be with Rebecca?
No, Kenny's way more help with Rebecca than I could be. But when I look at Kenny now, he seems broken. Broken people get reckless.
Luke, your inconsistency once again makes us shake our heads in disgust.
Souvenirs, huh? Looking for a keychain with your name on it?
No. Why would I want a keychain? I don't even have any keys.
Ah, good point.
I just love how Bonnie's trying to be cute and Clement's just like, wow, Bonnie, you stupid bitch. No point in having a keychain when I have no keys. Believe me, there's nothing more embarrassing for an adult than to have a kid show more maturity than them. It's hilarious.
I guess you've already got that old coat I gave you.
Oh yeah, we forgot to mention that Clem wears this ugly-ass jacket throughout the rest of the season. Thanks for reminding us, Bonnie. So neither of you two came up with the simple idea of moving this box out of the way? I mean, I know it's for game purposes, but still. Sinful! Oh no, a ticket booth with an important item. I sure hope there aren't any walkers hiding in that room. Fuck.
You know, if somebody was small enough, they could maybe squeeze through that gap there.
You know, if only we had someone small enough who has literally taken care of every major problem that our group has had and that without her we'd all be dead. Yeah.
We can eat raccoon?
I'd eat the shit out of that raccoon.
And Mike delivers the best line of the entire season. -1 sin. Uncatchable raccoon.
Oh God! Oh God!
Shit! Walkers!
Wow, took you assholes all this time to notice them?
How'd they get that close without anyone seeing them? The hell's Luke?
Mike would be excellent at GamingSins. Kenny tries his best solidest snake impersonation but fails miserably. Luke decides to help Clem out with the cannon even though he's the only one equipped with the almighty machete. And the cannon collapses the deck, even though it remained on the deck for who knows how long because... reasons. Plus, here we go, a group of people just standing around waiting for the inevitable danger to occur. Oh, what's that? You saved Sarah at the trailer home and wanted her to live? Well, too bad. We're gonna let her die anyway. Because season, game, nearing the final episode, too many people being left alive, and because she's useless, and because we said so. Confederate flag.
No.
You know, for a second there, I thought Telltale would have the balls to let the baby die. It would have made this episode, and the entire season for that matter, all that more depressing and true to life. Instead, we get this paint-by-numbers sunshine and rainbows, happy outcome. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad we did, because now at least we have something to fight for. Doesn't change the fact that it's still a gaming sin.
You know, Jamie, Sarah, I'm not gonna stick around and watch it happen to you too.
Bitch, do you know who you're talking to? Motherfucking Clementine, that's who. And she don't need luck to survive.
Jane left. For good.
What? When?
Just now.
Are you serious? She didn't say anything about leaving to me? What the fuck? Damn it!
Why you mad, Luke? Huh? You salty that she left you high and dry? That's what you get for sticking your dick in crazy. Welcome to the club, brah.
Get your shit together.
I see that Civil War quotes have comedic timing. Okay, this is the part of the episode where I flipped my shit. Even after I took the meds from Arvo, even after I gave them to Rebecca so that she could deliver the baby safely, even after I took the water so that we would all have enough for us to drink, and even after I suggested that we stay behind so that Rebecca could get some rest and shape up, she still ends up dying of exhaustion. At the very least, what Telltale could have done is have Rebecca die from a gunshot wound in the firefight at the end. When she was still alive, of course. It would have been more tragic and provide more variety based on your choices that you've made. But no, exact same outcome for all of them. I nearly skipped episode 5 because of this shit. It's worth 2 sins on its own. Plus, you can clearly see that they're freezing their asses off. And they're fully clothed. Only a blanket covers the baby. How does he manage to survive these extreme conditions if they used up all the baby formula? Sorry guys, but that child should be dead.
What's going on here, friend? You got people with you? Where are they?
You're not out here on your own, are you?
Obvious ambush is obvious. Even the characters in the game saw it coming.
I told them you are the ones who robbed me.
Arvo calls you out for robbing him even if you didn't steal his meds.
It wasn't me who took your stuff. It was Jane. It wasn't any of us.
And they want you and your friends to put down the guns so we can take your things.
Russians that turn out to be bad guys cliché.
No!
One of the most predictable cliffhangers ever.
Versatility is not overrated.